I recently read in the forums that someone mentioned that Paladin was one of the most useless legendary hero and strongly recommend not to use it. To a certain extent, I do agree with whoever posted that, but when I first started, I actually used Paladin all the way, even to my 6 hero base, if I remember correctly, and not once did I regret having a Paladin. In fact, I'm still keeping the Paladin and still leveling him up till today. And yeah, Paladin used to be free to get through daily rewards before the new daily rewards got updated. So yeah, Paladin, if you got one of those Paladin before this and you happen to have a Paladin maybe through gem rolling or through the previous daily reward, keep it. Do not eat it and do not just leave it there. If you happen to have the Paladin and you do not have a 5-man legendary hero team, you can always put him in, because Paladin is a really good hero to have. Firstly, because he's really good at tanking, that's what he does best. And we are just going to get right to his skills first, and I'll just explain from there. First, his skills basically just reduce damage. It's like another stone skin, except that this is his skill rather than the talent. So 40% for 5 seconds and 90% for 5 seconds at the max level. And it's for 5 seconds and his cooldown is 6 seconds, which means you just need to wait another 1 second for your Paladin to reactivate the skill again, provided he can store up energy fast enough, maybe if you have a Cupid or something like that. So yeah, he has 45,000 hit points or HP, whatever you call it, at his max level of 180, and it's higher than the Analytical by around 5,000 if I remember correctly, and he has faster attack speed compared to the Analytical, and well, damage doesn't really matter, neither does movement speed. To me, those two doesn't really matter if you're using Paladin. So yeah, if you were to really use Paladin and put him in, I will only suggest that you bring your Paladin up to a skill level of 3. Reason being that, as you can see, at level 1, 40%, and at level 2, using only, let's see how many shots there. I'm not too sure how many shots to get to level 2, I'm too lazy to count. But to get to level 2, it's a 10% increase in percentage, which means 40% to 50% is 10% increase, and to level 3, you get a 10% increase again. But at level 4 starting onwards, you only get a 5% increase. To me, it's not really worth it anymore. I would rather maximize that 10% rather than get the extra 5% later on, because eventually I will replace Paladin with a better hero, and that's what I would advise you to do. Replace Paladin with a better hero later on. But if you do not have a 5-man legendary team, you may put in a Paladin. And at skill level 309, it's really cheap shots. To me, I feel that 309 is just decent enough. You can just keep him there at 309, and as for level, just bring him to level 120, and if you like, you can put him at the 7 star, but keep him at 120. Reason for that, because at 7 star you can put your inscription level to level 80. I actually put my heroes at level 80 inscription just for the extra boost of might. Of course not over level 80, because level 81 you require 100,000 blue crystals, and I felt that was rubbish. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you a clip, and as you can see, I actually have my Paladin and tons of other Paladins, which I feel, yeah, why don't I just keep those Paladins for might boost purpose. As you can see, the 153 Paladin, 5 sprint of course, that was the Paladin I used to use when I first started, and it's still there. I have no regrets using it. Yes, he is one of the best heroes that I had to do Dungeon 8 at one point of time. So I really strongly suggest that if you do not have a 5-man legendary team, include him in. Of course, put a limit to how high you want to put your skill level. My personal suggestion is 309 will do, and as for his level, 120 will do. And yeah, as for talents, his talents do not really matter at all, because you will eventually find better heroes to replace him sooner or later as you progress into the game, so his talents do not really matter. And as for his second talent, the one you put through a crest, well, it's really up to you. If you really want to use the Paladin, yeah, you can put in Tenacity. I would really suggest Tenacity for crest. Reason is because Tenacity is a really easy to get crest. I have tons of Tenacity crest, and yeah, I would really suggest Tenacity and not Stone Skin, because he has a really high HP, and with that Tenacity HP boost through his by percentage, is going to give him a really strong hit point bonus. So yeah, Tenacity is a really good crest to put on him. As for his main talent, if you really want to choose a main talent for him, of course, Revitalize is the best. If you cannot get Revitalized, well, Berserk or Sprint. I personally use 5/5 Sprint on my Paladin, as you can see earlier. So yeah, but it doesn't really matter because you eventually find something. So that's all I have on Paladin. I hope you guys do not eat those Paladin. Anyways, hope you learned something, a thing or two. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.